How's it going, guys? PhantomCave here with today's comic in the PhantomCave comic reviews today. Today is Out of the Chronicles at last for Lee Falk Classics for the first time in few comic history. This was back in, I think, 1991. It has stories like The Blue Gang, Flirtatious Princess, Phantom's Vacation, and Kit and the Little People. It's also a comic published by Jim Shepard, so yeah, should be good. First story, as we all know, is Blue Gang, as I read out, and this comic takes on a story that is, well, what I read when I was reading it during the weekend, last weekend. It is very, very good. And this story in particular is very, very good because it's with this billionaire, wealthy person that reckons he can try and track down the Phantom, get probably a photo by him, and eventually he finds out that the Phantom has a wife or a girlfriend, and so that is to be Diana, and so that stays. So he gets three shifty guys to kidnap her, and then nearly asks for ransom, and then the Phantom finds out. He punches them all out of the smithereens. He contacts the Coast Guard, and eventually all things go smooth, and that Blue Gang had been caught up in the same instance as what they had done in 3 years ago. So they get all the blokes, and now they're in jail. Second story is The Flirtatious Princess. Now this story I've read many, many times, and I nearly know it off by heart. But we have to look at this very, very old ad, I think from the 90s, I think it was. Yeah, 1991. And so it is alternate worlds. What do you know? Has Phantom and Mandrakes. You never know if those old ads this shop in particular is still like running. You never know if they're still going, but anyway, good job for putting an ad in a Phantom comic. So this story is The Flirtatious Princess. It's where a stubborn princess wants to choose two people, but she only can choose one married person. So the Phantom basically takes her, puts him in the jungle. She learns a lot from the Phantom, and basically then she makes up her mind on who she wants to marry. She finds out, this is all false, but she finds out that the Phantom has 300 wives and she's going to be 301 wife. And we all know that's not right. That's not true. And so this bloke and her, they get married, and the two dukes are not very happy about it. They go to the wedding trying to call her off. And so, yeah, they get married. And then third story is the Phantom's Vacation, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Phantom Vacation from 1981, but we have an ad. Old Phantom ad again. Phantom rings for good or evil. We've got the good mark ring, skull mark, another version of skull mark. I wish that the Phantom, the few people had rights to make the rings. That'd be super awesome. I would buy one ever so often. I would buy one and it'd be so good. But they don't. I don't know how they got the rights to make this, but anyway, they obviously did, and they obviously made a good profit out of them. So I'm guessing they sold the rights from it. I'm guessing. That's all I'm guessing. Next story. This story, as I was saying, was the Phantom Vacation. Now, what Jim Shepard said with these last two stories is because the publisher before Jim Shepard, which was Ron Forth or something like that, one of the main people that established Few, which, he's one of the main people. And he was saying that this story and the next one, they didn't publish them because they thought that it would interrupt their schedule and they didn't want any family time to be published in The Phantom. They also thought that The Phantom was a adventurous comic and so it didn't get published. But in this issue, it's the first time it had ever been published. And yes, one of these this comic and a few others that I will be reading, such as that one over there and this one, are many that I will be reading during this thing we're having on with the virus. And so the Phantom Vacation takes the family and Diana to Endon. Then we have a shark trying to get them. The shark has been wrestled by, I think, and then Phantom teaches Rex a couple lessons on how to fish. And then we have a little drama bit going on with excellent Seymour Barry artwork. I'll talk about that in a second. But this is where the horse is actually getting attacked by wild dogs. The wild dogs, one of the most feared of the jungle packs. So he saves Hero, and then we have another ad, which I wish they keep making these, but I guess if they've got the permit, I don't know why they have not made any more of these. If you have seen these anywhere in the Phantom universe or anywhere online, drop a comment and let me know, because when I first saw it, that looked very, very interesting. So carrying on with story, we have a new story. So what happened last page? So they all say goodbye to Endon folks, and then I like that story, and it's excellent artwork by Seymour Barry. And we have the last story, which is Kit and the Little People. And it's just, this story is also pretty good. I read this today, and I can tell you it is an excellent story. I don't know why it didn't get published in the normal Phantom comics back in the old days, but it's amazing cover, amazing art by Seymour Barry, and written by Lee Falk. Lee Falk. And so this Old Man Moz tells a story which Diana thinks that it isn't true, but then little Rex, no, it wasn't Rex, it was this guy here, is off on an adventure of a lifetime, and he makes it, they discover that he's gone. He makes it to where the little people are, where the Phantom, back in his people's time, he actually saved them from being basically eaten or something like that. And so Kit has a very good time with these little people, and that is the end of the story. He gets saved, and his father asks, "You saved my son, now can I thank you? How can I thank you? You are our friend, Ghost Who Walks." So we have another ad, Phantom Chronicles comic case. Now, if this was around today, I definitely would buy multiples of this. This is just absolute mint thinking right there. And if you have not subscribed to the PhantomCave YouTube channel, go do so. We're at 70 subscribers right now. Yes, we got one yesterday or today. And like, share, comment down below if you have been enjoying these old comics that I've been reviewing. And as always, keep Phantom Caving.